I am going to be doing some testing of some things because I want to improve the experience, and I'm having some problems with chat. Yeah, the kick part of this is very much inconsistent for the chat. So I'm using a thing that lets me see all chats, but it's not working properly. I'll get to the campaign stuff here as soon as I figure this out. Well, not as soon as. If I can't figure it out relatively quickly, I'm probably going to abandon it for now. But I do need to solve this problem because it is an actual problem. Can I... Okay, okay, so the issue here is, actually I should put on some music. The issue here is I want to have every stream show up in OBS because I'm starting to realize that I'm missing out on some of my chats through Kick and YouTube. But by default, I'm not getting all of my streams in here, which it's an ATEM issue because I'm using ATEM multi-stream to stream. So in theory, I should be getting the access to multiple stream chats. But obviously I'm not. Because ATEM, I'm guessing, is not set up that way. Now I know some other ways I can do it, but they require me to do the same thing I'm doing right now using a third-party program, which isn't helping because it's not connecting to Kick. So for whatever reason, Kick isn't allowing me to see the chat. Which means when people come into my channel, I can't see that they're talking to me because that requires me to click through multiple windows every so often just to figure out. I'm not looking to put it yeah, because this thing's still trying to connect to Kick. And it can't. I guess I could do pop-outs. Is there a pop-out chat button here? Yeah, pop-out chat. YouTube. Not really concerned about YouTube. The other two seem to work, so I'm going to close this. And I guess I'll just put Kick to the side here, since that's the one that's giving me the problems. It's a bit obnoxious, but I guess I'll have to deal with this another time. I didn't realize there's a problem till now. Alright. Where we left off, now that I've wasted a bunch of time, and also why I'm considering maybe making edited versions of these. Yeah. Vork. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those days, I can tell already. Okay, we're on this one right here. Where we left off, we were just working on more of the Vorkstag and grind stuff. Okay, we had not started Vorkstag study, I believe. No, we did not. I was about to. But I stopped because I was feeling not too great. I'm still not. But me not feeling well is a pretty much normal thing. Hi. Okay, let's see. Vorkstag is not in this room anymore. As well, the treasure is no longer what is listed. We will handle the deductions and clues another time as well. Okay. Scene 1. Describe the room to the players. Scene 2. I think it's just searching the room. Yeah. Yeah, so scene 2, describe the treasure that the players find. They find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. 6 vials of various concoctions. A fully stocked alchemist lab. What's a blind pepper tube again? I think it's just a blowgun. Sealed blowgun tube, I think, is what I'm going to describe it. Yeah. A sealed blowgun tube and I think they have the description of the books. And I think that's the scene. Okay. So we are Workstag and Grinds. China works. Oh, before I forget. Nope, that's not the one I want. Let's make sure that we're actually streaming. Okay, that one's going. That one's going. And that one's going. Hi. What room is this? This is Vorkstag Study. Let's toss this right there for now. Alright, you push open the door of Vorkstag Study, and the first thing you notice is the eerie contrast between the room's cleanliness and the chaos of the rest of the building. The air here is still heavy with the scent of old parchment and chemicals. The room's almost unnervingly orderly, except for the piles of books that seem to have overtaken every available surface. A large roll-top desk sits against the wall, another chair tucked neatly beneath it. On the desk, a variety of alchemical equipment is meticulously arranged, gleaming faintly in the dim light. To one side of the desk, you notice a large bell jar containing something far more macabre. The reserved head and shoulders of a human man, his face frozen in grimace, suspended in a murky liquid. Books, some of them ancient and crumbling, are stacked everywhere, on the desk, on shelves, even on the floor. They appear to cover a range of subjects, though anatomy and surgery seem to dominate the collection. In the corner of the room, a narrow cot is crushed beneath yet another stack of books, looking as though it had been used more for storage than for sleep. That's a perfect entry. Okay. When they search the room. As you sift through the room, it quickly becomes apparent that this is not just a study, but also a laboratory. On the desk, you find a fully stocked alchemist lab, complete with various tools and ingredients that would be valuable or invaluable to someone skilled in the craft. Among the arranged vials on the desk, you find 6 glass containers, each filled with a different substance. Liquids within range from vibrant, swirling colors to viscous, oily substances. Though their exact effects are unclear at first glance, it's obvious that they are potent alchemical concoctions. In a nearby drawer, you discover a small, sealed blowgun tube with surface inscribed with strange markings. It seems to hold something inside that remains sealed tight. Finally, after combing through the room, you gather up Vorkstag's collection of books. Most of them deal with grisly subjects, anatomy, surgery, and the study of human form, but the craftsmanship of the bindings and the knowledge contained within would be worth... Yeah, I'm going to remove that part. But everything else I'm good with. Contained within would be worth something to the right scholar or university. Okay, parcels. Grinds, China works. I need to remember the 2-. This is level 2. Vorkstag Study. I might come up with a system later that is more appealing for keeping track of this stuff. But for now, this is what I got. We don't need anything else here. Okay, so Blackadder Venom. We are running 2 of those. We are Lethargy Poison. Toad Tears. Blind pepper. Tube. Ooh. Okay, what book is this from? Oh, Ages Veg Watch. Okay, so we have to create it. Blind pepper tube, level 1, category, alchemical, consumables, traits, common, chemical. Okay, it might help if I actually had my microphone in a good spot. Wow, this is going to be one of those streams, isn't it? Consumable, visual. It could have probably been heard, but it probably didn't sound great. I wish I could. Well, I can leave that there, but then I have the problem of my Excel sheet. Well, maybe if I just leave everything over here, I can make it work. I need another monitor. Unfortunately, my graphics card can't accommodate another one. If I'm still streaming the next time I buy a new computer, it's going to be something I take into account. Is maybe grab myself 2 graphics cards, one for gaming, one for other stuff. Okay, we're on this. Price, 3GP, usage, held 1, come on, hand, bulk is light. Activation. There. Could make an effect. Add cast. What else do we need to add? Add effect. Oh, bestiary, Vorx tag. Can I just drag it over? Because that would be convenient. Nope. Okay, so we want 3 effects. Add another effect. Add another effect. Okay, so first thing is saving throw. We got a reflex. We got fixed DC of 15. We had this as a fail minus. We got this as a fail. This is a crit fail. Okay, we have blinded. 1 round. We have dazzled. 2 rounds. And then we have dazzled. Sickened. I don't know if I need the cat lock or not. 1. Make sure there's nothing else to add to it. Nope. Now, in theory, that should work. What next? There's a problem with moving stuff. Dead weight. Dead weight mutagen, lesser. We've got 2 of those. Alchemist lab. And then we have Vorkstag's book collection. Appearance Vorkstag's book collection. Gold 1,000. Category treasure. Lock. Drag her over. Nope. Hide it. Until they actually get a price tag, there's no point letting them know how much it's worth. Okay, that's done. See, this is the thing. Now I'm starting to truck along a little bit more. Okay, Vorkstag study stuff is done. So we don't have anything to the curios. No, E7 is done. Deductions, story. We're going to do that right now. Go back to relevant lore, because I'm pretty sure I have it here. Surgeon's tools under investigator. Morass surgical tools. Okay, this is good. Shambling Manskin's not here. Came in Bite Scar. That is relevant in here. Trial of the Beast. Vorkstag's. Came in Bite Scar. Okay. We don't have this yet or this yet. I'll have to deal with the Vorkstag's confession. Trial of the Beast. Force confession from Vorkstag. These are going to be annoying to go through, but annoying mostly because of how much time it's going to take me. Force confession from Grind. I need 2 more. Beast. I'm going to be fixing all these later. Shambling Man Skin. And confirmation from Carl. And trial of the Beast. Cabinet of skins and faces. I wonder if it'll let me actually make an image for that, because that would be really fun. Okay. That was E7 done. E7 combat. Oh, right, because that's the Vorkstag combat. Alright, we're on to E8. This one is an interesting one, because this is the cabinet. New task. Close that. We'll open that. Vorkstag and grinds. Check works. 2 dash. Make sure I'm not missing any. That one doesn't matter. But I'm pretty sure I forgot the parcel. They are level 1 here. Nope. These ones don't matter as much. Just because they'll be linked to specific places, so I don't need to worry about being consistent. The cabinet of skins and faces. Okay. So there is treasure in this room. Am I putting treasure in this room? Let me see. This is E8, right? E8 has no combat. But E8 does have some treasure. Alright. Scene 1. Description of the room once they open the door. Scene 2. Description of treasure when they search, which includes a gold worth of assorted coins, as well as a there we go. Scene 3. How do they describe it? Do not include descriptions of the skins. Just indicate that. What do they look like? Nearly score flight. Stolen. Nearly score flight. That's just what should be. Never mind. Do not include the names of who the skins belong to. Just detailed descriptions. Make it as horrifying and disturbing as you can at this discovery, which will probably hit me once again with, this goes against our yada yada yada. Alright, good, I still have one. This breaches our contents policy. No! There it is. Whatever. As the door creaks open, a chill creeps up your spine. The smell of preserved flesh and something far more sinister floods the small room. The air is thick and suffocating. It feels as though something is very wrong here. In the center of the room stands a large, imposing oak cabinet. Its surface is worn and scarred. The wooden... Is it a cabinet? Oh. Okay, let's do this differently. Okay, do not include the contents of the cabinet. Okay. About a gold's worth of assorted coins. Scene 3. When they open the cabinet, describe what they see. Do not use the names given, but instead describe them in horrific detail. Emphasize the shambling man's skin in particular, as it is more important than the rest. But hint that other skins may have ties to past accusations against the beast based on their appearance. Okay, that will be after. Alright. The door creaks open slowly, revealing a tiny, dimly lit room that feels suffocatingly claustrophobic. There inside is thick and stale, heavy with the scent of dust and something far more sinister. The floor is bare stone, and the walls seem to close in around you. It's as if the room itself is holding its breath, waiting for someone to disturb its dreadful contents. A single object dominates the space, a large, imposing oak cabinet. Its wood is darkened by age, polished to a sheen that hints at care and use. It stands as a silent sentinel in the center of the room, its presence settling in the otherwise empty space. There's nothing else in the room, no distractions, no signs of life, just a cabinet waiting. Ooh. I like. We are totally going with that. Should make sure this music is still... Copyright free fantasy music. I just wish I could, like, I don't mind using the same one over and over again. Just give me one that's not going to cost me anything. Heck, I'd be totally done with somebody who just makes music of this kind and just use theirs. Buddy mine, or my wife likes to make the joke, paid in exposure. There. We're going to save this one. I'll just use this one from that one. Yeah. Okay. Then we go to the cabinet. Let me open the cabinet. Personally, I don't believe in necessarily paid in exposure, but it depends on what it is. If you're gonna, like, ask someone like me who's tiny for stuff, you're gonna get paid in exposure. I'm sorry, but asking someone like me who doesn't have the income coming in for their stream to pay money for that type of thing, I'd rather just keep my stream as is. Somebody big, that's a different matter. Then absolutely. But somebody, like, no. One thing I have an issue with Kick on is There's a lot of people who are like, oh, we want this. It's like, no, you're not going to get it. If I'm not making money, you're not making money off me. Just plain and simple. Okay. It opens heavy doors. You're immediately struck by the sheer horror of what lies inside. Okay, we're going to take this. Hanging from hooks within the cabinet are nearly 24 flayed skins draped like grotesque tapestries. Each one has been meticulously stripped from its former owner, leaving behind nothing but hollow shells of flesh. Some are pale and thin, others thick and mauled with hair, scales, or deformities. The skins are lifeless, sagging as they hang, but there's an undeniable presence in the room. Sickening feeling that these were once living, breathing people. A few of the skins seem almost familiar in their shape, perhaps hinting at past victims accused of crimes the beast of Lapsat was blamed for. At front of this gruesome collection hangs something far more horrifying than the others. Towering at nearly 8 feet tall is a grotesque deformed skin, a monstrous patchwork of fur, scales, and sagging flesh. The surface is covered with fungal boils and pus-filled eruptions, creating a sickening display of rot and decay. The abomination is the shambling man. The disguise crafted from the flesh of twisted men meant to impersonate the beast of Lebestat. The skin looks as though it could almost come to life, and the sheer size and deformity of it sends a shiver down your spine. I'm going to make some alterations to that. Monstrous patchwork fur, surface is covered. This abomination do not call the skin the shambling man. And only hint that it could be mistaken for the beast of Lepidstadt to a casual observer. Who... Nah, whatever. Just leave it like that. Okay. One skin horse stands out from the rest. Is far larger, nearly 8 feet tall, and more deformed than the others. Patches of fur, mingled with scales, while oozing boils and fungal growths mar the surface, giving the skin an appearance of monstrous mutation. Hangs at the front of the cabinet, dominating the gruesome display. Sheer size and twist features are reminiscent of the descriptions you've heard of the beast of Lepsat. There we go. Casual observer, it might easily be mistaken for that infamous creature, but upon close inspection, realize this is something far worse. A grotesque disguise, carefully crafted to mimic the beast in so fear. Perfect. That is exactly what I want. Okay. The treasures are in the cabinet and would not be found until after they have already opened it and discovered the skins. Okay, let's see. Do we need a skill check? We do. DC 30. We're not supposed to be... Oh, are we supposed to be level 6 now? Probably. So, we're looking at a 21. Okay, search the cabinet. DC 21. Search. Okay. The amount of gold in the cabinet is exactly 1 gold worth of silver and copper. Thing about AI, it's not perfect. You do have to teach it. As because of chocolate skins, your attention is drawn to the cabinet itself. Upon careful inspection, you find a hidden compartment at the back. With a soft click, reveal stash of treasure. You can find a small pile of silver and copper coins with exactly 1 gold piece. And told, though not a great fortune, it's still something. Alongside the coins rests a beautifully crafted drinking cup inlaid with delicate obsidian patterns. The cup is clearly valuable and stands in stark contrast. Okay, I'm going to change that slightly. I don't want to be a little 1 gold coin. Small worth 1 gold piece in total. Not a great fortune, yeah. Okay, parcel. I always do that. Workstag and grinds. Trying works. The cabinet of skins and faces. 1 gold. I also have to remember I have to go back and like put in all various ones, which is what I'm doing next, which is going to be arduous, but it is what it is. Okay, we need the silver drinking cup. Silver drinking cup inlaid with obsidian. Category treasure. Price in here is supposed to be half a gold, so 1 GP. There we go, and that's done. And you go there. Okay, E9 is done, or E8 is done. I've already got that done. So off to E9 we go, Check in chat. Hello. If you're on, which you're probably not, unfortunately, otherwise, oh no, never mind. Yeah, I'll have to talk to you about that later. Oh, whoops. Okay, new task. Oh. So you're spoiling yourself. Good to know. Can you say something in all 3 when you come on, just so I know all the chats are working? Rather than just 1? One second, I'm being interrupted. There we go. Just had to get somebody to message me in all my chats just to make sure that they all work, because I've noticed I'm having that problem. All right, so E9, I think we're over here. Yeah. The Tower of Curios, switch over here. Yes. We are here. Okay. We will drag you here to dash Borg Stag. 9 Grinds. Tronic Works. Tower of Curios. Okay, I see you in Twitch. I see you in Kick. I do not see anything in YouTube. So I don't know if that's me or if that's you. Nope, there we go. Okay, so I do need to put this up here. There, if I put this here, then I can see all 3 chats perfectly. Good, thank you. That is of help. And here I thought it was going to be YouTube that would have a problem with this this site I'm using, but it's actually Kick. You're going to time yourself out if you keep spamming like that. Okay. Really? Go do this, and then do this. Alright, perfect. New task. Right, we need... Okay, so this can go here. Okay, and then we need the treasure. Okay. How do I want to do this? Scene 1. Describe the room as the players enter. Anything special about this room otherwise on my list here? Nope. Scene 2. I'm guessing they're gonna be stealthing, probably. Describe the creatures when they attack. Also create an image for the creatures. Scene 3. When the players search the room, describe the treasure they find. The treasure they find is different than what is presented. It includes, what do we have here? Includes a neutral mask, so fork from the Lauren Kingdom. A Primal Scroll Keeper. That appears to have several primal spells written on it. There we go. Thing load up. And we're an hour down and only got 3 rooms. Well, 2 rooms done. It takes me a long time to get these rooms. Though I did mess around for a bit before I started, and I was a little bit late. So, maybe less. Really? Content. How's a creature described? Leathery wings with bone and melt jaws, takes into snapjaw, McGuire, skewing timid. Okay, what are they in mind? I'll deal with that afterwards. Okay. So you climb the ladder and enter the room. You're immediately struck by a strange and exotic collection that fills the space. The entire room is cluttered with art and artifacts from distant lands, each one seemingly more bizarre and intriguing than the last. The walls are lined with shells displaying odd curios, travel masks, ornate jewelry, and strange carvings. Feels like a museum of the weird and the forgotten, a place where ancient treasures come to rest after their long journey. In the center of the room, artifacts from unknown cultures sit in neat, almost obsessive rows. Some are carved, decorated, while others are simple and crude. It's dry and cold with the faint scent of old wood and dust overhead. Another ladder rises toward a trapdoor, leaning further upward. The sense of isolation is palpable, as though these objects have been cut off. Okay. I'm fine with that. Okay. I'll say when 2 players enter the room. 1, 2 players make it up the ladder, or 1 person starts searching or heading for the next ladder, or tries to leave. I want to give them a chance to actually have a fighting chance, because this isn't going to be like the super easy fight. So, all right, what am I sending? Homunculi, variant homunculi. Okay, that was weird. My Discord open in this window for some reason. Not like Mars. There's nothing on my. Even if somebody were to check the video again, it doesn't really make a difference. It's just news about my campaign and the name of my channel, which good luck getting into. What was I doing? My brain is not working. Okay, as you take a step further into the room, a sudden unsettling noise catches your attention. So as the shells, I'll change that to 2. 3 small other creatures emerge. The bodies are twisted and malformed, with bone and metal jaws that snapped hungrily. The creatures are tiny, but there's something horrifying about their jagged teeth and the way their joints click as they move. Their eyes glint with a predatory gleam. They seem to be waiting for the right moment to strike. When they lunge towards you, their bone jaws snapping open and possibly wide, ready to tear into flesh. These just aren't ordinary contracts. Okay. Okay. We're just going to go with the first sentence. The second sentence was not necessary. Image. Encounter when they search the room. Once creatures are defeated, you can search through the rooms, sifting through the strange artifacts and odd curios scattered through the space. As you explore, you can cover several valuable and unusual items among the collection. First, you find ebony treble mask from Magius Bass. Its dark wood is smooth and polished, and the craftsmanship is impressive. This mask seems to depict a fierce warrior of spirit. It's exaggerated to inspire awe and fear. Cool. Next, you come across a silver torque from Lance the Norm King. Silver is heavy and cold to the touch, and is intricately engraved with swirling patterns that suggest ancient craftsmanship. This good is not just a piece of jewelry, but a relic of warrior culture. Finally, you discover a large mammoth tusk Grimshaw from the Mammoth Lord. It's a tusk intricately carved with symbols and runes etched along its length. Upon closer inspection, you realize that the tusk contains several primal spells. The symbols glow faintly with magical energy, hinting at the power contained within. Fantastic. That is what we're looking for. Whoops. Parcel. Okay. Well, that's there. So why? What's wrong with the image? The image request did not appear to call upon. If you like, you can provide a new screenshot request. I'll be happy. I hate that. Doesn't even tell you why. Grand keeps. Oh, right. 2, not 3. 3, 2. Okay. It's the blood portion that they're probably okay. Monkey. Leathery, homunculus with bone and metal jaws, kinda. Create an image for the following. I don't see why this one should be a problem. I like that actually. Do they have a normal image for these? Snap, draw, homunculi. Yeah, they do. Okay, let's homunculi. Homunculus, tiny constructs. Okay. Edit the above image. Or maybe not edit. Do they fly? They do. Snapjaws. Let's see what the snapjaw homunculi is. Do they still fly? Yes. Okay. The bodies should look like a ball of clay that someone molded into a creature with arms, legs, and wings. These ones in particular have added bone and metal teeth. They should have a singular eye. We'll see. I might just keep that one anyways, but they should have wings. I think it's suitably creepy, but... Oh. Oh, I love it. Oh boy. Oh, I love it. I love this. This is great. Yep. That is great. I like it. Save as image. Snapjaw homunculi. Make sure I spell it right. We all know I can't spell worth garbage, so back to this. There we go. Save. Okay, that one actually goes on the right, and that means this one goes on the left. And we drag. And we go over here to the Snapjaw. We create the map record. God, they're cutely horrifying, and that's exactly what I want. That's utterly perfect. Homunculus. Homunculi. I can't spell. I can't spell, therefore I cheat. Okay. We are going to be editing you. Like, these ones are dopey cute. These ones are horrifyingly cute. Okay, so these are level 0. These are level 0. We just need to variant it. What are we changing? So it still has the poison. Alright, so we have this. Pathfinder, homunculus. Homunculus. I keep spelling it the Canadian way. CR1, CR2. Okay, so these ones are a little bit deadlier. I'm just going to switch this over here so I can compare the two. What is the main difference between these two? The special attacks, is that it? 1d4 minus 1. This one does 1d6. So they both have the poison. This one just has the jaw. That's not a big deal. Ooh, times 3 critical. Do I want to remove the poison and give it the jaw? Not really. What else could I change in it? I guess I could just change the jaw. That doesn't matter. Level... Oh, right. Still level 0. Where's the damage? Level 0. It does 1d4 plus the poison. I could just make it high damage. Oh, deadly. Give it the deadly trait, I think. I feel like I should take something away from it, though. Okay, these ones will be mindless. Because they will no longer have the master link. Maybe. We'll see if they kill Grinds. Because Grind is the master, because it's used to it's created with his blood. I think deadly. Weapon traits. There's deadly and fatal. On critical hit, the weapon adds a weapon damage die of the listed size. Okay. Okay, deadly 1d6. What's fatal? Weapons damage increase to that die size instead of the normal die size, and the weapon adds 1 additional damage die of the size. That's better. Not deadly, fatal. Fatal. Hopefully that's how it's done. Let's test it out. That's not what I wanted. I want this one. Plus minus. Critical. Okay, I need to find something that's fatal. P2E monsters with fatal attacks. Catoblepus, maybe. No. I need something that uses fatal so I can steal the programming for it. Traits, maybe? Here we go. Fatal. Maybe I don't need the D6. The weapon's damage increases to that die size. Maybe it's 1d6 fatal? this one I've got open. Weapon P2E weapons with fatal. Arquebus, axe, musket, pick, shield pistol, slide pistol. And light pick has fatal. Yeah, it should just be fatal 1d6. 1d6. Critical. Why? Or is it 1d6 fatal? What is wrong with the programming? Dwarf? Maybe you're... No, he's got Warhammer. Versatile B. Even if I find a deadly... Like, deadly should help. Versatile two-handed D8. Yeah, so... Oh. See? I just needed an example. Perfect. Okay. Just didn't need to put the one there. Now, I want to nerf something else. I'm going to reduce the poison to a D4. It's going to be a less deadly version of the homunculus poison. Just to compensate for the extra damage. I think it's only fair. Like, remember, the homunculus still has to crit to do the extra damage. Just like they have to fail a saving throw. It's a lot of damage, but the thing is going to provoke because it has to go into the same square. I have a feeling these things are going to be easily dispatched, which I'm fine with. I just want to make sure that I'm bringing in the general themes. Vorkstag, and Grimes, Chimic, Works, Tower of Curios. We have two little homunculus. Actually, we're going to delete these. We're going to rename this to a snap jaw. These things are going to be uncommon because they are a variant. With sharp teeth. Two. Okay, close that. And there's going to be one here. And there's going to be one here. Lock this. Toss that there. And that is done. Now we need our parcel. Tower of Curios is done. So I can mark that off. Okay. Oh, my neck is still killing me. I keep doing the two. And grinds, Chimic, Mix, Tower of Curios. 3 custom items. This one's going to be identified. This one is Ebony Travel Mask. This is going to be treasure. This one's going to be worth 1 gold. Lock done. This one is going to be the Silver Torque. This is also going to be treasure. It is also worth 1 gold. Lock. And this one is the that. Oh, that's the unidentified version. Spell scroll primal. Value of 12. Why do I have it at a value of 12? Because of the spells. P2E spell scroll. How much are first level spells? 4 each. Okay. GP. Spell scroll. It's going to actually have a weight of 1. The value of the item reduces by 4 GP per spell used. These spells contained are spells. We have Ant Hall. Hate when that happens. Okay. We have Ant Hall. We have Pure Fine Ice. I'm guessing I can't spell again. Nope, it's from a different book, so I'll have to deal with that one. Tailwind. Purifying ice. Is this just a matter of me not be able to... Icicle. Icicle. No, still not in here. Purifying Icicle, Knights of Lastwall source book, and I probably don't have it. I guess we're going to be adding a manual spell. I don't want to add a manual spell. I hate adding spells because they're annoying. But I don't want to change the spell. Yeah, I guess we're doing this. Magic Missile. Rank 1, Superscript H. Sure. Yes, spell can be heightened. Comma Force. Why Comma Force? Weird. Common. Cold. Evocation. Positive. Traditions. Arcane Occult. Divine. Primal. Casting is alt 0143. Somatic. Verbal. No trigger. No requirements. No cost. Range. 60 feet. No area. Targets. One creature. Defenses. Duration. Source. I'm going to mimic this as much as I can. How is this programmed? Because +2, you shoot one additional for each action you spend. But I don't see any programming for that. Okay, I'm troubled with this. Because that... Well, in theory, let's try to figure this out. Okay, on a success. Okay, melee spell attack, so we need to have an attack roll. Ooh. Okay, this is going to be rough either way, because this is one of those annoying ones that have multiple aspects to it. Do I could do that. I could. Oh, I should. Let's find out. Do I not have it? I don't. It's one worth having. Store. What does it cost? So last wall. I'm going to be using a lot of stuff from this over time. I could just switch out the spell. No, I'll just do it manually. I want to buy it, I just can't afford to right now. Okay, then launches any skill foe, a success. It does damage. If the target is dead, that does additional damage. That's another cast, not another damage. On a critical success, target takes double damage, takes minus plus penalties. So we have an effect before melting away. Okay, so we have a melee spell, range spell, basic save for half, I think. Yeah. Okay, bear back. I have to take a bio break. That's not what I wanted to do. At some point, I'm going to get myself a haircut, but not today. Okay. That one is a critical success, I think. Yeah. Okay, so this one... on the success, does 2d6 piercing. Damage 1d6. The piercing damage and cold damage each increase by 1d6. Okay, let's do this. Add another one. Times spell level. So it's 1d6 piercing. Piercing. That's piercing. And then piercing damage and cold damage each increase by 1d6, so cold. So that should be good. And then this one should be in addition to spell level, which should be vitality, right? Where's my homunculi? They have it. Yes, vitality. Okay. Vitality. And then this should be one round. Purifying icicle minus 10 movement speed. 10 movement speed. Circumstance penalty. I'm gonna call this fine. Maybe I'm missing something here. No. I don't get it. I'm cross that dirty bridge when I come to it, I guess. Either I set the spell fine or I didn't. That's just all there is to it. Okay, that is done. Tower of Curios is complete. This is E11. This is E10. Okay, off to E10. Okay, 2- fork, stag, and rise. Trying works. Top of the tower. New task. Anything else here besides another one? Okay. I think we got rid of this one. Yeah. Scene 1. Describe the room for the players. Scene 2. Describe the creature before it attacks. This will be an easy one because I took out the treasure. Descend the final ladder, emerge into a small, cramped chamber at the top of the tower. The air here is thick with dust, and the dim light filtered through slide timber openings that serve as windows, leaving narrow bands of light to pierce the darkness. The walls are streaked with grime and old stains, giving the room a neglected, almost forgotten feeling. Wood beneath your feet creaks ominously with every step, and the smell of decay lingers in the air, mingling with the scent of old wood and rusting iron. Though high above the ground, the oppressive atmosphere makes the room feel suffocating. Small piles of debris fill the floor, forgotten remnants of past victims. Can't help but feel as being watched from the shadows. And then, similar to this room, like, they're gonna know. I want them to know, because this is kind of their hint. As you take a step further in the room, a faint clicking sound breaks the stillness. From the shadows, a small, grotesque figure emerges, barely the size of a large cat. Its leathery wings cling tightly to its misshapen body. Wings flap weakly as it hovers just above the ground. The creature's body looks as though it was hastily molded from clay, with jagged seams running across its limbs, as if pieced together from scraps. So its face is a single glaring eye that watches you intently, blinking and filled with malice. The mouth lined with jagged bone and metal teeth opens wide as it lets out a guttural hiss. The sound echoing off the walls. The snap of the jaws creature darts towards you, eager to strike. This one will be the one will be Volkstag's familiar. So I'm not gonna make note of it, but this one's gonna be Volkstag's. Encounter. Ooh, this one has something else in the room, doesn't it? Yes. This has the electric latch. No? Yes. Scene 3. This triggers when they open the door if they did not search first. Okay. If they open the door without checking it for traps, let's put it here. If they trigger the trap. Okay, let's get the trap done first. We have electric latch, rune, bestiary, electric latch. Okay. Electric latch rune, we are bringing it down to a 0. So go here. We're bringing you from a 3 to a 0. So 20 brings it down to 16. 16, we're going to keep this at trained because it's unlikely they will be an expert. Or the spell of 18 to counteract the rune. So 14. Okay. Alright, 0, so they should be able to do it untrained. expert for perception, but didn't have it. Had disabled expert. I want somebody trained. Defenses. I don't need defenses. Offense should be base DC of 22. So it's actually a little bit higher than it should be, or lower. So make it 18. 3d12. So it's much higher than it should be. Creature. One down 2 dice, so 12, 3d8. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I'm fine with that. DC 16 to spot. DC 16, search to spot trap. We'll just do this. Whoops. When they enter the room, okay, as you reach for the trapdoor, the wood feels cold and rough beneath your fingers. There's no immediate indication that anything is wrong, but the moment you open it, a sharp crack fills the room. A pulse of magical energy explodes outward, accompanied by a deafening burst of sound that reverberates throughout the chamber. Shockwave hits you like a hammer. The sonic energy is turning painfully loud. The trap has been replaced with an electric latch. As your hand touches the trapdoor's latch, with an immediate sharp snap of energy, in an instant, a surge of electricity courses through the latch into your hand, sending a painful jolt up your arm. The room fills with a crackling sound of raw as the latch discharges its trap, leaving your muscles twitching, your senses momentarily overwhelmed. There we go. And I'll just make them waste time, is really all it's about. Snapjaw. Snapjaw. Interesting. These could be right there. All sneaky like. 2 dash fork stag and grinds. China works. Top of the tower. No treasure to be had because I eliminated the treasure. Close, close. Delete token. There we go. Alright, that is done. Now we move on to down here. We're not making terrible progress. It's not great, but I'd go faster if I wasn't doing this on stream. So I wouldn't talk so much about everything that's going on. E11 lower storage. Okay, E4 doesn't have a descriptor because E4 shares with this. So the VATS is the same as here. So we're not going to give it its own special. The door is locked. So we need to make note of that. Fork stag and grinds. Chimic works. Lower storage. The door to the west leads to the vat room and is locked. Okay. Okay, we can't lock that one. But nobody should be able to see it anyways. So, at least the west vat room is locked. DC secret door to the east is used frequently. Maybe spell DC between perception. Cadaver pool. Iron door stands above the stairs leading to this room. Okay, it is not locked. That's all I need to know. Okay. Okay, so scene 1. The door to this room is locked and requires. What does it require? DC 25. Disable, which is a hard at this point. So I think there should be level 6 at this point. So I think environmental, transportation. Okay, this one I want thievery. Because I want to have multiple. Pick a lock. Okay, so these are supposed to be static generally. So this is supposed to be a simple lock. Requires and is a simple lock requiring 3 successful DC 20 checks to unlock. Scene 2. Describe the room when the players enter. Do not include the treasure or secret door. Scene 3. When they search the room, describe the treasure. List of treasure is changed to the following. Oh, we did this part. So that's done. E10 is done. Yeah, we're almost done. This section. Okay, so this is our treasure list. What is it? Okay. Several. Are they sponges? Salt scrub. Okay, several salt scrubs that smell of citrus. A pair of shimmering oils. A pair of silver-colored cells. A dark iron blanch. Some kind. And what's the steel scour? Many of these items I'm intentionally... Ooh. I'm going to copy this description because I don't want to lose it because my brain is not retaining it when I'm going back and forth. And a viscous goo-filled glass vial. So many of these items, so the rust scrubs, silver salve, cold iron blanch, steel scour, they're intentionally being given to the players to deal with the next zone. So I tried my best to pick items throughout this entire section. This should be the last section they do before they level up and before they move on to the next. And I'm hoping that they get the drift that if I'm giving you items, you're going to want to get, like, you're going to want to keep them. So they're going to need the silver stuff to deal with the werewolves in the next book. The cold iron blanch as well, they're going to need probably in the near future. And then like the rust scrubs and stuff like that. The rust scrub and the steel scour as well, they're going to want to save because they're going to be finding things that are going to need them. Or they'll just be dumb as a little. Scene 4. While they are searching for treasure, they will make a DC. It says 20, and they're supposed to be level 6 here, so a moderate, so it's DC 16. DC 16 search check to find the secret door. Okay, this is the one I also... Okay, the secret distribution room is one I'm going to have to do a set. I'm going to do the secret distribution room last because I'm going to add a book. And it's going to be important that I do. And I'll get to that when I get to it because there's some foreshadowing I would like to do at some point. Okay, we're good with this. I'm going to actually add book 5 for Carrion Crown into ChatGPT because I want it to foreshadow book 5. I want Vork Sangrai to be sending stuff to the one vampire in book 5. And that's just it. I need to also figure out how I want to handle other things. Did I do something with the conclusion? Conclusion. No. But yeah, I'm gonna foreshadow stuff. I also need to figure out how to add Androsint. No, I'm gonna make him less of an importance. Right now it's all about Arenvrud, and that's who I want. Yeah. Yeah, so Arenvrud I want to hint at in this one. So maybe we'll add book 3. And book 5. Yeah, maybe we'll add both. Okay, the door to this underground storage room is sturdy with simple but effective lock. You can tell by examining it requires precision to unlock, but not brute strength. And click softly with each attempt as you carefully manipulate the tumblers. It will take 3 successful efforts to fully unlock the door and gain access to wherever beyond. I'm gonna rewrite this a bit. When they find that the door is locked, bold. I need a new keyboard. Okay, the door to this underground room is sturdy with a simple but effective lock. You can tell by examining it that it requires position to lock, not brute strength. The mechanism, not brute strength. I'm just going to remove all this. It will take 3 successful efforts to fully door and gain access to wherever lies beyond. Okay. DC 20. Pick lock. 3 successes or yeah. It's just time. That's all it is. It's just time. Okay. When they enter the room. This is trained. Okay, the door swings open, revealing a dimly lit underground room that smells of old wood and decay. The air is stale, and the room feels cramped despite its size. Dozen crates are stacked along the walls, covered in a layer of dust. Some of the crates are sealed, while others are cracked open, revealing straw-filled interiors. Scattered between the crates are a few large bell jars, their glass cloudy with age, and a couple of coffins, their lids nailed shut. The room seems to serve as a storage area, though whatever has been stored here is covered in dust of long-forgotten secrets. The faint sound of dripping water echoes from somewhere distant. The room still feels heavy as though secret holes have been untouched for years. Is that true? No. The room is regularly used. What else is in here? As you agree by a cool drop of air, much fresher than you might expect. A storage room underground. Space is orderly and well maintained, showing clear signs of regular use. Stacks of crates line the walls, some freshly sealed, while others have been opened. Their contents still well organized within. So all used for packing is fresh, not decayed, and several large bell jars, clean and clear, sit atop tables or tucked between the crates. The room itself is dimly lit by a few flickering lanterns that have been recently refueled. There's no shadows across stacks of supplies. There are a few coffins in one corner, their lids tightly shut but polished and well kept. Faint smell of alcohol agents lingers in the air, mixing the smell of wood and straw. The room is clearly used frequently to store and package goods. Expect to return soon. I'm not going to have any light, because, yeah. No, I'm not going to have any light. This room is for leaves. I gotta sneeze. 1 second. And the back. Okay, we're going to keep this part. A few coffs corners, faint scent. No. There are a few coffins. One corner list tightly shut but polished. Okay. We're going to do this and... Okay, when they search the room, first do treasure. When treasure is done, allow searchers to roll a search check DC, and I'll just leave that for now. As you search the room, it becomes clear that this is more than just a storage space. It's an important hub of activity. While the open crates reveal several small jars of grainy salt scrubs, each one giving off a refreshing citrus scent. The scrubs are neatly packed in rows, ready for use. Nearby you find a pair of shimmering glass vials filled with liquid that catches the light in mesmerizing ways. Shimmering oils are thin, consistently suggesting some kind of specialized application. Different crate contains 2 silver-colored jars, each filled with thick, metallic-looking substance. It seem to have practical, possibly alchemical uses. As you continue your search, you cover a small pouch containing dark iron powder. It's dull sheen and unusual compared to the standard iron treatments you've seen before. Oh, my nose has something on my... Ah, I got to sneeze again. I've been muted for a while. Oh, I must have accidentally hit the button. I may have to move the button. Okay, well, considering I've been silent for a while, I guess the question's going to be the same as I was just trying to ask. Wondering if people in the VODs, considering my massive screw up I just did, and people probably stopped watching at this point, want me to chop up these into smaller segments. I could, in theory, actually remove the audio entirely and just voice over the audio on this one, this section, for example, that I missed. But I'm wondering if like people would want more bite-sized increments of these, into like 10 to 20, depending on what I'm doing, 30-minute increments instead, removing the silences, bathroom breaks, yada yada. But I don't know if people would actually care about that content. But if you did watch the end of this, I'll probably mention it again on Tuesday when I'm streaming this again. But I want people's opinions on what kind of edited content they would like. Again, if there's anything like you've seen me do and you're curious how to do it in FGU, or just general questions, feel free and I'll try to respond. Yeah. So, you're on the VOD. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back, and hopefully I don't screw up my audio again. This is the first time I think I've done it, which isn't bad after 9 of these. So, see you again in the next one.